Do I keep the bust? Hello my friends and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the BSC Batman statue collector right here on YouTube. Thanks for taking time out of your day to join us here, and if it is your first time viewing, please consider hitting that red subscribe button down below. I really think you're going to enjoy the content. Now today we're going to be talking about busts. We're going to be talking about specifically the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn bust from Infinity Studios. Now this is a piece that I have been very excited about, although I wasn't quite sure how I feel. I still don't know how I feel about busts. There are basically two kinds of busts. There are ones that is just basically like an upper half with no arms. It's just basically shoulders and the portrait, because the portrait is what you're focused on. Then companies like Infinity Studios came out and they started doing the upper torso. Okay, so it's like a half person. That's kind of a weird concept, right? It's weird, but there is no question that the presence of these pieces are really quite spectacular. I, of course, at one point had the Batman Batfleck, 1-to-1 scale from Infinity Studios, and he's not my favorite Batman, so that's why I sold him. But there was no question that he was impressive, and he was massive. I mean, massive, massive piece. And so now I'm getting this Margot Robbie one in. I'm also going to get the Infinity Studios Joker in. It's been delayed, so hopefully it'll be here soon, hopefully in the beginning of this year here. So the Margot Robbie one, it was one of those ones where I wanted to get in. I wanted to review her for you guys, and I just kind of wanted to see. I wanted to see what I thought. Like, is she worth keeping? And so she is $4,000, a $4,000 piece, so these are not cheap. Well, Infinity Studios did just recently, I think last week, they came out with the production photos, basically what she's going to look like. And there is no question that she looks like Margot Robbie. She's very, very good, but is she as good as the prototype? And I'm here to say, I don't think so. I don't think she is as good as the prototype. A lot of times I don't feel like Infinity Studios, they're quite as good. Obviously they probably have a professional painter and all those things. But again, with the Batman piece, the only thing that was silicone on him was the jaw. So it was all polystone. I think that's why I really liked it. Some of these ones that are all, all silicone, I think those are the ones that are going to be the most challenging. But then also they're doing the Anne Hathaway Catwoman. And if you watched our recent Rogues Gallery, she looks phenomenal. Like, she looks spot on to me. Really, really impressive. And that is one that I'm also considering. I am, or at least I have pre-ordered the Queen Studios 1/3 scale Anne Hathaway on Batbike. And a lot of people said, you should get both, Chris. You should get that one and the bust, pair them up. And that's something that I might do. But again, nearly $4,000. That is a lot of money. Now, I used to say that was 4 1/3 scales. We can't say that anymore. It's maybe two 1/3 scales. So whenever we're spending that much money, we have to ask ourselves, is it worth it? Is it worth that much money? And again, we got these production photos of the Anne Hathaway, of the Margot Robbie Harley Quinn. So now that's the question I'm having to ask myself. Is it worth it? Is it worth $4,000 whenever I know that there's a downgrade? Even though it still looks good, is it perfect? I say the same thing about other companies like J&D. Like, it's a lot of money for something that's not perfect. So, should I listen to my own advice there? I'm going to take you through some photos here of what she looks like. I feel like, again, the costume looks really good. I feel like the baseball bat, the body itself looks really great. But really, what you're paying for is the likeness. You're paying for that Margot Robbie look. And I still feel like it looks like Margot Robbie. I still feel like it is the best Margot Robbie on the market. But is it as good as the prototype? Again, I don't feel like it is. However, I do think that there are some things that could be improved. Number one is the hair. In the prototype, they showed the hair much, much shorter. The hair is way, way too long, and that's hopefully something that they will fix, and they will listen to feedback before they start shipping her out, because that is something that needs to be done. The hair is just way, way too long. It's not movie accurate at all, and I don't want to have to do it myself. Like, that is not something, I don't want to spend $4,000 and have to do something in addition. I just think that's ridiculous. So that is something that I feel like they need to change. Some other people felt like her face looked a little bit wide. I still feel like it looks the same as the prototype overall, and comparing her to other actual photos of Margot Robbie. I still feel like it's pretty accurate. I think the eyebrows have changed a little bit. They're a little bit more up and makes her look a little bit different. So I am not 100% sold on the way they did the eyebrows. I feel like that could be maybe fixed or maybe tweaked, maybe changed just a little bit. And I just don't know. Maybe also the eyes. I don't know if the eyes are quite right. Maybe they need to be looking more off to the side a little bit. And again, that's all hand punched. It's all hand done. It's glass eyes. So again, hopefully that's something that before they ship them out, this is something that they can look at, they can tweak, they can listen to feedback. Like videos like this, hopefully this helps the collectors that are going to be getting this in. Because again, I am to the point now where, do I keep it? Do I keep my pre-order? Or do I cancel? Do I cancel? Again, it is a big hit to the wallet if you cancel with that that deposit, you know. Of course, if it's delayed, which it has been, I could probably get my deposit back. So that's not that big a deal. I'm also mostly focused on the Dark Knight stuff. I've got the Joker coming. I mentioned the Anne Hathaway Catwoman. I've got a couple of the Joker pieces from Queen Studios and also, Queen Studios and also Prime 1. I've got the Dark Knight. So I definitely have more of a Dark Knight theme going on. So will this Harley Quinn look out of place? Should I get the Anne Hathaway Catwoman bust instead of the Harley Quinn bust? What do you guys think about that? I definitely want your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Okay, so do I do that? Or do I still bite the bullet? Do I get the Margot Robbie in and just suck it up and see what I think in person? And, you know, still include her as part of my movie wall. And then if I don't like her, sell her. I'm sure somebody out there is going to be still wanting this piece. I still feel like it's going to be sought after, even though if it's not maybe perfect. I still feel like it's the best one on the market in terms of what she looks like. But again, I know busts aren't for everybody. I don't even know if busts are for me. So I'm really struggling with that. I'm also interested potentially in the Robert Pattinson Batman bust, the Dark Knight bust that they teased, the Christian Bale bust with the unmasked portrait. I think that could be really cool. But again, do I focus more on the newer universe, like those Batman films? Because Margot Robbie she wasn't in a Batman film. She was in a Suicide Squad film. So yes, I love Margot Robbie, and yes, I love Harley Quinn. So I still like the idea of getting her. But again, $4,000, guys. $4,000 is still a whole hell of a lot of money. So that's where I'm really, really struggling. So anyway, I just wanted to update you with the photos, and I really want your advice. I want your honest opinion, and I know it's going to be a 50-50 split. But should I spend my money elsewhere? Should I still get her in and review her for you guys and then sell her if I don't like her? What do you guys think? Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should I get that Catwoman bust instead, or should I just get rid of the bust and call it a day and just focus on the figures? Because again, I love the full bodies. Probably better, but there is no question that these movie pieces, they have such a giant wow factor. I think they would look great in the new Bat Bunker. So again, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this topic. So anyway, that's where I'm at. Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so very much for spending time out of your day today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all fantastic. And again, just thank you so very much for continuing to support this channel like you do. Happy New Year to each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the Batcave. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, everybody. Love y'all. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.